Well, isn't this exciting? So I'm gonna have to go here and switch my voice chat again. I wish there was like a hotkey I can assign to switch between push to talk and something else. Modify voice chat hotkeys. Toggle mute. Plus. Cycle available channels, toggle mic on and off. How do I toggle mute? Alright. If I want to toggle, I'm gonna put it as the minus. So minus will be my mute. Let's see if that even works. Where's my voice? I don't even know. I don't even know. We're gonna have to check it out after. Because I feel like that'd probably be the easiest thing, is just to have the toggle when I'm talking as opposed to having to switch. Yeah, because I like having an open mic setup available. So that's probably the thing I want. We'll find out in the next match as we try to move forward along in our journey here. I do feel certain ways when I notice that one character that I play is the only thing that's moving me forward. I feel mixed about it because I told you guys, I think in a previous video if you've been watching all of them, there was another one that I mentioned where being able to be flexible and being any other character is usually the way to go to actually advance forward. But I'm wondering if that really applies to myself. Like, I know later on I'm gonna have to be certain characters no matter what. Like, being Sylvanas in that match was only good for one reason. They pick so much melee that they have to walk up to you to kill you. They're also really weak early on. I think the variant change is really smart that they did, because variant is weak until 10, so that game could have snowballed even harder if Varian didn't even have an ultimate, but then he grabbed the wrong one. I think he should have grabbed Taunt. Personally, I'm a fan of stun locks. Taunt is always the better choice, in my opinion. Colossal Smash works like if you have ETC on your team or Muradin on your team, another tank that could taunt. More importantly, I would say Varian's really best when he has an Uberak on his team. I know it sounds weird, but an Uberak has 2 stuns automatically in his kit, which makes him already a stun lock king. Not to mention his Beetles gets in the way for a lot of stuff, so you're shutting down a lot of mages and stuff. Most mages prominently is Li Ming. But there's a lot of other things, like his tunneling, you can use it to kind of like get out of situations. You can avoid Chromie's time loop whenever, right, if you time it just correctly. It's kind of like the same thing with Sylvanas. If you time your Haunting Wave certain ways correctly, you can avoid a lot of stun moments that are supposed to occur. And that's only because you time it just right. Otherwise, you're gonna get hit no matter what, or they're gonna follow you when you've already kind of like blinked forward. So I think Varian is only good in my opinion if you have stun locks, and the best combination with Varian is usually Uther if you're gonna have a healer with a stun lock, and then a tank with stuns. I think Garrosh is okay because he has his stun from a distance, but again, it doesn't really help Garrosh to get into the fight, while other tanks will get into the fight with their stun, so they're closing the gap for melee. Garrosh's slam doesn't close the gap. It holds the person there from a distance. It's good to catch someone that's just overstepping ever so slightly. So, but he needs a follow up, someone to follow up and grab him. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just my thoughts. Half the reason why I don't like Varian at all. Who else here? I wanna see what Phoenix is gonna be like. Maybe that's what I'll do. After this match, I'm gonna go test ride Phoenix, and I'll give you a thought. I guess I don't even know if it's worth it, but I'll give you my thoughts on what is likely to be the build. The build. I think Palytime does that better. I think he breaks it down a little bit more. It's just the same thing. It's just an opinion. It's like, oh, this one definitely works better. This one's easier to stack. This one's easier to get. Stuff like that. And then obviously you already know when you look at it, like just straight up looking at it. It's always like not assumed, but it's always thought of like the bottom one is probably the one that you have to work at the most. It's like this one right here. Hitting enemy heroes with plasma cutter permanently increases his basic attack damage. So this is your early on quest. So you grab this one first. Like, I don't think it'd be that hard to do. It just takes time, right? Every first quest is the one that takes the most amount of time. Enemy heroes with basic attack 3 times with repeater cannon is active. The next basic attack pulse deals. Yeah, those are situational. So like this one would only this is like I guess more if you're chasing.
Good use of this time.
After moving and mounted, Phoenix's next basic attack deals 30% more damage to heroes. So like these ones are just like your auto ones. I think this one would be useful. Mobile one. So it's like it's either you go for the quest or you go for the mobile offense. In my opinion, the first one. I could see the use for this one. I could see it. But I could see it as if when you're chasing someone down, this is probably yeah, this is more of like when you're chasing someone down, and you're more active and thinking of using your pulse bomb and switching your weapons over and over again. If you're one of those people who forgets to switch, forgets that the D key is there to do that, you're probably going to use this one. You know what I mean?
I sincerely hope you are making good use of this
and
time.
if you're someone who doesn't care for like constantly going from a mount position to attack, like if you're not constantly chasing someone, the first one's better. I don't know. Alright, it does work. I can mute myself. This is perfect. So this is the best way I can kind of move around. I'll keep the open mic so I'm in the chat and I can hear things and kind of move around. Talk to you guys. Volsaka, we know what we want to do. Let's find out if they'll let us. Hey guys, I can fill or play any character, but I tend to normally play Sylvanas. Let me know if you're okay with that or not. So yeah. I love to run people around on this map. It can get a little tedious though, because we already have a Nazebo. So technically, if he picks him, that's fine. I clearly won't go Sylvanas. I'll probably go for a tank or something like that. But I love to run people around on this map. It is the best. Not to mention, you don't even need the objective on this map to actually win. That's the insane part. You don't need it. Like, it'll come in handy later on when you finally take down the guy. Like when you take down all their stuff and they have to start defending it. At that point, you grab the objective one time and it's already over and win. So it's just one of those situations. And you've seen it multiple times. If you've watched any of my videos, you would see me on this map as Sylvanas. The same thing occurs over and over and over again. I can't remember if I ever uploaded the Cho'Gall one, where that was the most insane I've ever played on this map. The runaround was huge. The other team got every objective, so. So, do we have a healer or a tank? Because I'll fill one of the other two. Does anyone have a healer? Okay, I'll be the tank.
I can heal or tank, it doesn't matter.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to be Sylvanas anyways. We already have a Nazebo. And I'd rather leave a flexible character maybe at the end.
The crusade calls.
So yeah, pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff. I don't think Genji is useful at the moment, but we'll find out. That's just my personal feelings. I don't like Genji players, just because they all suck. Especially at these... I don't even know what level we're in, but I feel like they're all low rank levels all the time, so... I figure the main reason why I picked Joe is because there's likely to be characters like Vala, so they're gonna definitely get an AA character. I can definitely muscle around Li Ming, and I can block Stitch's stuff with my unstoppable. So Cassia's probably gonna be the last one. Well, there it is. Yeah, I don't know about Tassadar now, seeing how we have Genji. We need a... Yeah.
I like that.
I was thinking we needed probably like a mage.
There's Lizzie with like a mage.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking Thrall's actually really good here since I can get a lot of Thunder stack.
Yeah. I think this game is going to become a whole thing as whether Genji's killing himself or he's actually killing them.
Bring the mega death.
Ooh. Well, that's exciting. Predictions of the match are ready. I'm just gonna give it plain. It's just like I told them. It's gonna be... Oh, we're in Platinum. Okay, interesting. So it's gonna be like just like I told them. It's either gonna be Genji killing himself or Genji killing them. And as far as I can tell, Genji can only really kill 3 characters. One with extreme difficulty, which would be Lily. And then the other 2, Li Ming and Vala. I don't even think Li Ming is going to be easy to kill because you could just kind of bounce around, right? ETC, if he's smart, he'll just stay back and peel for them. Stitches can hook anybody, so we have to dive on that person. Vala can just hang back. I don't know. This is looking like it's... Part of me just wishes I was playing Sylvanas. But you know what? You can't always get what you want. And sometimes looking on the negatives is a bad thing. So let's just focus and play, and let's see what's what. Just try your best. That's all it is. You're not going to win every game. It's unrealistic to assume that you'll win every match. And it's very poor sportsmanship to just assume you're going to lose because things don't work out your way. Like, I know I'm sounding very negative already, talking about how everything clutches on one character, but that's not 100% true. We can still move around, do other things, and maybe Nazeebo will surprise us. So. Alright guys, good luck, have fun.
Thank you.
I think so, yes.
Nice heal. You can pull back, I have my own heals too. I'm gonna tap here.
Why not? Let chaff before the wind. crusade calls. Cower before Zaharoon! Very well. Make your peace quickly.
Choose the talent.
Over here.
Genji, if you can, Li Ming would probably be your focus because she's sometimes by herself.
Burn in the light.
Can you guys help me with the camp?
Yep. I'll be laning actually. So.
We've redesigned our tree glove protector
fair
for
buck,
combat
fair
in the Nexus. Prepare to begin field testing.
Of course.
Choose the talent.
Trigger mid. Trigger mid.
Maybe be captain a little later.
No, by the time I get there, it's already at the 15-minute. There's ETC inside the. Yeah.
Tree glove terminal online. Take control of it to pilot the mech.
My wounds heal. Make your peace quickly. Why not?
I don't want to go up.
Perhaps now you
Burn
respect
in
your
the light.
queen.
Very well.
I'm gonna go get a fountain if someone wants to stay here. Okay. I'll stay here. Someone get in for me so I can get a fountain. Alright, I'm leaving.
Akarat wills it.
I'm gonna soak father though. Can someone stay on point?
I'm on it.
They're gonna try to retake you here.
Yeah.
Over here.
Nice grab.
Choose a talent.
Alright, someone else get into it, or our weakest get
Assign
into
a
it, I guess.
pilot and a gunner so you can test its
I'm
weapon.
gonna soak top.
Yeah.
By the light be damned. Why not?
Nice kill.
The crusade comes for you. Burn in the light.
We can keep pushing this one while he soaks top. You don't have to. Alright, never mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's okay. I have them distracted. You can keep pushing all you want.
I must retreat, friend.
The protector has been defeated.
The crusade
Interesting.
marches on. The crusade calls.
Yeah, that's fine.
Choose a talent.
Seems right. By the light be damned.
I'm okay. I have unstoppable.
Seems right. Make your peace quickly.
Almost.
Be damned.
That's close.
I go.
Come into mid to help you out. Actually, I'll go bottom to keep soaking here.
Yes.
Keep us ahead.
Make your peace quickly.
You've eliminated the fort.
Burn in the light. Very well. Cower before Takaroo.
ETC has mosh pit.
Seems right. Let the shaft win.
I'm getting another terminal ready for you.
I'm going up. Don't worry about it. You want to get this camp again, or no? Actually, do we need it? We don't.
Seems right.
It's time, heroes. Control the terminal and bring in the protector.
Why not?
Nice.
Double kill.
I'll hold the point if you guys want to soak or something. I don't know.
Killing spree. Fort destroyed.
If someone can, do this camp and we can move the
Mercenaries.
robot to bottom.
I'll do it. I'll do it, and then we can all push top.
Yeah. You guys just have to back up. Genji and Alex can get into the bot again.
The protector is armed, and with it, our future is assured.
Take down this fort. This hero must be.
I'm waiting for his hook.
Double kill. Triple. Quad kill.
Nice.
Must retreat.
Okay, I'm gonna go soak mid and bot. At least
Yeah. No worries. You want to use the robot to go straight to this little keep? Never mind. That'll be dangerous.
Yes.
Choose a talent.
I'm gonna start their
Push
camp.
the protector to its limit. Well done.
By the light. That feels much better.
You can back out if you want.
Hey Alex Straza, you know your E can push ETC out of his ult, right?
It's okay.
You've eliminated the fort.
That was just bad timing on my part.
I should get an apprentice.
If you can, Izzy, but you can distract all the way to the bottom. You don't really have to defend here.
I got him. Yellow.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. I'm going back to soap.
Alright.
Perhaps these mercenaries will join us.
By the light.
Ling Meng is alone at top. We'll go after her after.
We did it. I go.
Oh no, she left.
Burn in the light. Over here.
A protector is almost ready. Access its terminal when I bring it online.
I go.
Double kill. Triple kill.
That heal.
Power routed to the terminal. Control it and you can pilot the protector.
Someone can go get the camp at the top. Just one person though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get top camp.
Alright.
Perhaps these mercenaries will join us.
I just realized I had the Torax. Sorry, I should have dropped it. My bad.
It's not a big deal. When you're done the camp, just come straight down to bottom.
Yep.
Impress me, heroes. The protector is waiting for you.
I'm gonna leave this this guy.
The protector's weapon will not function without a
Someone
gunner.
someone else get in the gunner.
You
Oh,
knew
jeez.
this was a possibility. Where's the talent?
In my wall. I need 4 more for a Val.
Just walk away. So they're losing the top anyways. They're gonna have to respond to it. You can go back in after. Yeah, there you go.
Back in the fight.
Keep destroyed.
I'll meet you guys
The
mid.
protector has been destroyed. Our technicians will analyze its combat data.
Bad luck for you, friend. My wounds heal. Over here.
Nice. GG, guys.
A successful battle. MVP.
Alright. I gave it to him. I called the game from the very beginning. It's either he kills them or they kill us. And surprisingly, this Genji got the kills. There was a few moments touch and go here and there. I actually got myself killed a few times. Well, only twice, but still, like the 2 times that I died, it was standing around for no reason, and then the other one was like that second death. God damn, I got focused hard. The sheer amount of kills that came in. But no, Nazebo did what I was hoping that he would do, is just kind of roaming around. He's getting all the XP for us. We're all pushing individual lanes, so we can all hold our own. Their team, on the other hand, individually, wasn't very strong, but together as a group, they could do some damage. And if we weren't careful, they could just overroll us. So having the lead, XP lead early on, really, really helped. And then it just became a snowball from there. It was really hard for them to get back in. I don't blame them for losing. Again, if our Genji was ever too aggressive, we would have been down a player over and over and over again. It would have been a whole other story. And I don't think either side is overpowered. I think it's just one player knew his limits, and it paid off. That's the thing with Genji. I always feel a little weird about him. It's either you go ham too hard, or you don't go ham enough. You have to walk that fine line of crazy. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and catch you in the next one.